हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
जी हरे कृष्णा माताजी, संत प्रभु जी हरे कृष्णा
माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी।
प्रणाम माताजी, हरे कृष्णा
माताजी।
प्रणाम माताजी, हरे कृष्णा। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु आभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवयां भगवत्य उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी। Reading from Bhagavadam, 6th canto, 5th chapter, sloka number 26. So I will do 26, 27, 28. I think you can take it up because it is very small purport. I will ask the devotees to recite. So 26 I will do, and then 27, 28. And then yesterday, Subara Prabhuji asked one good question. So, how come Narada is doing Mahamantra? So, that was a very good insight. And then we'll speak on that at the end of the class. Okay. Tad upasparshanat eva vinirduta-malashaya japanto brahma paramam te pustatra mahastapa. Synonyms: tat, of that holy place; upasparshanat, by bathing regularly in the water; eva, indeed; vinir dutha, completely purified; mala ashayaha, all the dirt within the heart; japantaha, chanting or murmuring; Brahma, mantras beginning with Om, such as Om Tat Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Shuraya; Paramam, the ultimate goal; Tepuha, performed; Tatra, there; Mahat, great; Tapa, penances. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. At Narayana Saras, the second group of sons performed penances in the same way as the first. They bathed in the holy water, and by its touch all the dirty material desires in their hearts were cleansed away. They murmured mantras beginning with Omkara and underwent a severe course of austerities. Purport: every Vedic mantra is called Brahma because each mantra is preceded by Brahmakshara, that is Om, that is Akara, Ukara, Makara. It is is related to Shrishti Siti Laya, so the Omkara. For example, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 7.8, Pranava Sarva Vedeshu. In all the Vedic mantras, I am represented by Pranava or Omkara. Thus, chanting of the Vedic mantras beginning with Omkara is directly chanting of Krishna's name. There is no difference whether one chants Omkara or addresses the Lord as Krishna. The meaning is the same. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recommended that in this age, one chant the Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam. Although there is no difference between Hare Krishna and the Vedic mantras beginning with Omkara, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the leader of the spiritual movement for this age, has recommended that one chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. I humbly request devotees to recite. Yes, Subbarao Prabhuji, please unmute yourself. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Abhaksha Katichinmasan Katichidvayu Bhojanaha Aradayan Mantramimam Abhyasyanta Idaspatim. Om Namo Narayanaya Purushaya Mahatmane विशुद्धसत्त्वधिष्ण्याय महाहंसाय धीमहि। हरे कृष्ण माता।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। उषा दायवती माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अभक्ष कतिचिन्मासान् कतिचित् वायु भोजनः आराध्य निमम् अभ्यास्यन्त इतं पतिम्। ओम नमः नारायणाय पुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्ध सत्वधिष्ण्याय महाहंसाय धीमहि। थैंक यू माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
मधुमय कृष्णकांत माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अभक्षाः कतिचिन्मासान् कतिचित् वायुभोजनाः आराधयन् मन्त्रम् इमम् अभ्यस्यन्त इडस्पतिम्। ओम नमो नारायणाय पुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्ध सत्वधिष्णाय महाहंसाय धीमहि। थैंक यू प्रभु जी। माता जी हरे कृष्ण। थैंक यू।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। चित्रमोहिनी माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अभक्षा कतिचिन्मासन् कतिचित् वायुभोजनाः आराधनाय मन्त्रम् इमम् अभ्यस्यन्त इडस्पतिम्। ओम नमो नारायणाय पुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्ध सत्वधिष्णाय महाअंसाय धीमहि। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू माताजी।
माताजी हरे कृष्ण। मधुसोनी माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अबभक्षा कतिचिन्मासान् कतिचिद्वायुभोजना आराधयन् मन्त्रम् इमम् अभ्यस्यन्त इडस्पतिम्। ओम नमो नारायणाय पुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्ध सत्वधिष्णाय महाहंसाय धीमहि। थैंक यू माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
थैंक यू माताजी। प्राणनंदिनी माधवी माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अभक्ष कतिचिन्मासन् कतिचित् वायुभोजनः आराध्ययन् मन्त्रम् इमम् अभ्यस्य न इडप्सितम्। ओम नमो नारायणाय पुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्ध सत्य महाहंसाय धीमहि। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू माताजी।
प्राणनंदिनी माताजी। I think you tried now only. Yeah. रेवती माताजी।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अभक्षाः कतिचित् वायुभोजनः आराधयन् मन्त्रम् इमम् अभ्यसयन्त इतस्पतिम्। ओम नमो नारायण पुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्धत्व दीक्षणाय महाहंसाय धीमहि। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू माताजी। सूर्य प्रकाश प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
వినిపిస్తుందా మాతాది?
వినిపిస్తారు.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఓం హరే కృష్ణ మాతాది, ప్రణామాలు. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. అవ్వక్షాయ కచ్చిన్మాసం కచ్చిత్ వాయుభోజనం ఆరాధ్యం మంత్రం ఇమాం అభ్యుతాయంత ఇదస్మిన్. ఓం నమో నారాయణాయ పురుషాయ మహాత్మనే विशुद्ध सत्व हिंसाय मम हंसाय धीमहि।
Thank you.
हरे कृष्ण माता।
Thank you.
I am the
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I muted you. Anything you want to tell Prabhuji? Hare Krishna. You can unmute and speak. Uttama Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Abhiksha Katichindmasam Katichidvayubhojanaha Aradayan Mantram Imam Abhyasyanta Idaspatim. Om Namo Narayanaya.
Purushaya Mahatmane. Vishuddha Sattva Dishnaya. Mataji, your voice is not heard. Is not audible. Mahahamshaya Dhimahi. Mataji is lost, I think. Okay, fine. Abhakshaya Katichindmasan Katichidvayubhojanaha Aradhyan Mantram Imam Abhyashyanta Idaspatim. Om Namo Narayanaya Purushaya Mahatmane Vishuddha Sattva Dishnaya Mahahamsaya Dhimahi. Synonyms. Bhakshaha, drinking only water. Katichit Vashan, for some months. Katichit, for some. Vayubhojanaya, merely breathing or eating air. Aradhyan, worship. Mantram imam, this mantra, which is non-different from Narayana. Abhyashyantaha, practicing. Idaha Patim, the master of all mantras, Lord. Vishnu, Om, Lord. Namaha, respectful obeisances. Narayana, unto Lord Narayana. Purushaya, the supreme person. Maha Atmane, the exalted super soul. Vishuddha Sattva Tishnaya, who is always situated in the transcendental abode. Maha Amshaya, the great swan-like personality of Godhead. Dhimahi, we always offer. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. For a few months, the sons of Prajapati Daksha drank only water and ate only air. Thus, undergoing great austerities, they recited this mantra. Let us offer our respectful obeisances unto Narayana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is always situated in his transcendental abode. Since he is the Supreme Person, that is Paramahamsa, let us offer our respectful obeisances unto him. Purport. From these verses, it is apparent that the chanting of Mahamantra or the Vedic mantras must be accompanied by severe austerities. In Kali Yuga, people cannot undergo severe austerities like those mentioned herein, drinking only water and eating only air for many months. One cannot imitate such a process, but at least one must undergo some austerity by giving up 4 unwanted principles, namely illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication, and gambling. Anyone can easily practice this tapasya, and then chanting the Hare Krishna mantra will be effective without delay. One should not give up the process of austerity. If possible, one should bathe in the waters of Ganges or Yamuna, or in the absence of Ganges and Yamuna, one may bathe in the water of the sea. This is the item of austerity. Our Krishna conscious movement has therefore established 2 very large centers, one in Vrindavana and another in Mayapur, Navadvipa. There one may bathe in the Ganges or Yamuna, chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and thus become perfect and return home back to Godhead. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Tadati Swapadandikam. He Krishna Har Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanushute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpadarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So reading from Bhagavadam, the 6th canto, being the prescribed duties of mankind for mankind, and in that 5th chapter, Narada Muni cursed by Prajapati Daksha. So now the second group of sons, again they have gone to the Narayan Saras to perform the austerities, that is during the brahmacharya. So as per ashrama. So first 25 years actually we have to perform the brahmacharya. So same thing, Prajapati Daksha has advised his sons to make that austerity, to perform that austerities. Where the place the previous sons did their austerities, to the same place only, because it is a holy lake. So performing the austerities with a with a focused mind in the holy place will be very faster in yielding the results. So it will give an added advantage. So that's the reason we have been always advised to go to the holy places, so that our spiritual path also will be little bit faster in the elevation. So why we go for the yatras actually? So there is not only the taking the dip in the holy rivers and taking darshan of the Supreme Lord in the holy places, we have to hear from the sadhus also. So that will, the dust or the air which touches the sadhu, that is being a pure devotee, if you listen from them, if you hear from them, so will be actually cleared from the most of the sins actually. So that's why that has been very much insisted. I think in Vrindavan Yatra we have experienced this. Those who have joined Vrindavan Yatra very beginning day, we are not we didn't join that actually. Evening the orientation has been made. The next day there was a session by Maharaj from the our Krishna Balram temple actually, from our own Sampradaya. So but hardly few people only attended, and Maharaj became very angry. We should never get into that aparadha actually. It was a very great lesson for everyone there. So what is the importance of hearing? So when we read in many purports also, that is hearing from the sadhu is very, very important, the elevated person. So that will cleanse more than dipping in the Ganges. That is, even if you dip in the Ganges for 100 times, it may not be equivalent to hearing from the Guru or a sadhu or a acharya. That's very, very important. So whenever we are going for yatra, we need to keep in the mind, without whether we are able to understand. There is a language barrier, correct? Na? If you go to north, there will be more of the Hindi kind of thing. So that, because the majority of the yatra devotees are from the north side only. So they are the south. So, and the common language of deliverance will be either in the major will be Hindi only. Wherein in the south, I think especially from Tamil Nadu, I think we are very much less in the, that is understanding Hindi, because we have not given a curriculum right from the childhood. We have never read Hindi. If someone is knowing Hindi, means they would have explicitly done in the South Indian Prachar Sabha like that, with Prathamik, Madhyama, Rashtra Bhasha, like that they would have done. Otherwise, or they would have worked in the north. This is the only opportunity the South Tamil, that is the some of the states in South Tamil Nadu, aware of the Hindi. So even I am not that much understanding Hindi, but that means at least overall grasping we can take up actually. So that is very important. So once we don't know the language, obviously the interest for listening also will not be that much. Correct now? So that's how the devotees, if they are not aware of that language, they try to skip actually. Whether we are aware of the language or not, what we have to be known, it will be certainly delivered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the Guru Parambara. So whether we are aware of the language, it is better to go and sit and listen. So that's the only thing we should do. So that will help us to progress in the spiritual path. So this one habit we have to cultivate. If you have missed Vrindavan, many of them have missed, nearly some 80% to 90% of devotees didn't attend the first day of the meeting. And next day we should see all devotees are there because of the chastisement of the Maharaj. So Maharaj gave insight. So he has given the insight what is important actually. So association only gives us this insight. So one should never miss that. So here at Narayan Saras, the second group of sons performed penances in the same way as the first actually. They bathed in the holy water and by his touch, the holy water also has given them. Already they have been born with a very, because tapas has been made by Prajapati Daksha to beget children in a, that is in the right, that means that whatever the progeny is coming, that is through him, it should give the elevation. So the ultimate goal should be achieved. So that was this intention. That's why the second group of sons also of the good piety, and then so, and with that, they when they touched the water of that holy lake, immediately all the dirty material desires in their heart were cleansed away. That means they are very much in the piety. So that is pious things. So they murmured mantras beginning with Omkara. I think with respect to mantras, whatever knowledge I have gone through our own ISKCON desire tree and the insights whichever we have got also, even in Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavan Swayam Bhavan tells that the Omkara is me only, like that. Correct now? We have studied in that 7th chapter. So any mantra will start with Omkara. If a person doesn't know how to recite a mantra, simply by chanting Omkara, we are actually reaching to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, but it should be done with more reverence actually. That means with more submissive and knowing that, and there is a process actually for every mantra. But for holy name, that Maha Mantra, we have been taught that is there is nothing restrictions. Correct now? That is the thing given by our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually. Okay. So even whether we are taken bath or not, we can recite Maha Mantra. In whatever situation also we can recite. So in the road also we can recite. Okay. So anywhere we can recite Maha Mantra. But if you take, for example, in third canto of Bhagavadam, Narada Muni he became the first. That is Dhruva Maharaj became disciple of Narada Maharishi, and then he received the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. It should be followed with more. That is a process actually. Okay, like Acha Vigraha, whatever are in the, that is the eightfold that is meditation system like that. And we have read in third canto, Ashtanga yoga has been practiced by Guru Maharaj there. Correct na? So mantra has to have, every mantra has the process to be followed, but only the Maha Mantra is like there are no particular rules or regulations like that. Just by chanting Maha Mantra, we can connect actually to the Supreme Personality of God. Because not everyone is knowledgeable to understand the process, and not everyone is having the access to the Vedic scriptures. Even though we are having access to Vedic scriptures, we are not able to understand everything. These are the things we need to understand. That's why Srila Prabhupada has made our life very easy to accept this. Only thing we have to follow 4 regulations and chant Maha Mantra minimum. For a neophyte devotee itself, it is minimum 16 rounds. It is not maximum. Minimum 16 rounds. More than that is the extra mile we have to go. So when you start doing 16 rounds, that is very beginning, many would have struggled, or some would have done that is in the very beginning only 16 rounds. It depends on their sukrutis actually. Correct? Na? So then when you are doing more than 16 rounds, you will feel that the taste of the mantra. So when you are only doing 16 rounds means you are very much following the sadhana bhakti. Correct? Na? Our aim is to do or complete the sadhana bhakti. But if you are developing that sadhana bhakti in a very good way, at one point of time, we will develop the relationship with the Supreme Lord. Correct? Na? So, and then you will start reciting more. Okay, when you start reciting more, then obviously you will develop the taste for that. Correct? Na? Then that sambandha will be coming. So that's very important. Without establishing the relationship with the Supreme, we will not be able to elevate in the spiritual path. So smaranam is very important, but thinking about the lotus feet of the Lord, that is in the heart, that is always meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord, which will enable you to do more rounds. This we only by practice you get. By practicing sadhana bhakti, we'll be able to move into the spontaneous that is attachment or a relationship will be establishing, that is called as raganuka bhakti. And then when you are developing the taste, and then you may move into the bhava or prema. So but in the yesterday's slokas we read in 24th sloka, the last line tells Narada Maharishi was instructing Mahamantra. Okay, so from where this Mahamantra, how come? Because for Duru Maharaja, he has advised Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Correct now? And then here for Haryashvas, actually, it has been recommended for Mahamantra. That's a confusion we'll have now. So in many places also we see that Mahamantra only has been told in the purports. Actually. So when I was digging for that information in the IDT, I think this link you can easily, I will put it in the chat. So when you are leisure, you please walk through that, and it is authentic from our parambara only. So you can walk through that, but I will do only the initial part. And here there is a link from where this information has been taken, and then it has been shared here. So here what Maharaj actually, so he being the disciple of our Srila Prabhupada, he has given Narsingha Maharaj. So he has given the insight. So this mantra had came even in 7th canto, 11th chapter, the 4th sloka tells about Brahma giving this mantra to Narada Maharishi. So why this mantra came that time? Because Kali Yuga is a degraded yuga, very much degraded yuga. Okay, in Satya Yuga, people are more austere and they can sit and meditate. Okay, little less in Treta Yuga, still at least they were able to do yajnas and offer the outcome of the yajnas to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. Correct? And then in Dwapar Yuga, they were doing most of the they were doing the temple worship. But now in Kali Yuga, we are very much free, and going to temple also is optional for us. It is not a mandatory. Correct? In our that is dharma, we are doing that only. If you feel like going to temple, you can go. No one is forcing you to go to temple. Correct? And worshipping the God. And no one is forcing you to, you have to sit and do this. But it's our duty to worship for attaining the ultimate goal of life. That we have forgotten. We have, from the time immemorial, we have forgotten already. So to revive that connectivity between the Jiva and the super soul, one must do the austerities. So minimum austerity, it has been recommended by our Acharya, is following 4 regulations and performing that is chanting the holy names. So in this, there has been a question asked, is there a difference between this has come, this question came, and then from where this Mahamantra came? I will do only up to that part, because keeping in the mind of the time also session has been taken, we have to close. So I will do only that Mahamantra, how actually it emerged, and then the later whether Rama came, Krishna came, all those things and all is a debate. This question has come, this confusion is there. Even in Sri Sampradaya, it's like Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and then only Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare will come. Correct now? Because it has in Adi Shankara Sampradaya also, because Rama avatar came and then later, that is Rama avatar in Treta Yuga, and Krishna descended in Dwapara Yuga. Correct now? Like that, based on the timelines and all, it has been mentioned. But when you go to Vishnu Sahasranama, you can see 3 Nama is equal to 1 Krishna Nama. So you need to consider that way. And as we have been in this Sampradaya for so long, actually, that 4 plus years now, we have walked through that Goloka chart also. And the highest, topmost Vaikuntha is the Goloka. Then Krishna is the Swayam Bhagavan. Hete Chamsa Kalapumsa. Vyasa also has written in Bhagavadam. Correct? Na? I think in 3rd chapter of 1st canto, I think 3rd or 2nd chapter, I'm not able to recollect, 38th sloka kind of thing. Okay, so if you go and walk through that, I think, so Krishna's the Bhagavan Swayam. Okay, so he's the Swayam Bhagavan, and from him only all other expansions, direct and indirect expansions happen. So after understanding this, I think the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given the mantra as Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that has been come. And when you go to this in Kalishantrana Upanishad, out of 108 Upanishads, okay, this is one of the Upanishads of the Krishna Yajur Veda. So in Krishna Yajur Veda, it has been spoken. Lord Brahma is answering the question to Narada Muni. Okay, so this is the sloka. Harihom Dvaparante Narado Brahmanam Jagatam Katam Bhagavan Kam Haryantan Kalim Santare Yamiti. So in Kalishantra Upanishad it has been spoken actually. So Oacha, Brahma is speaking now. Sadhu Prastosmi Sarvashruti Rahashyam Gopayam Tachrunu. That is, you have to listen. Ene Kali Samsaram Tarishyeshi Bhagavata Adi Purushaya Narayanasya Namo Acharane Matrene Viruddha Kalir Bhavati. So at the end of Dwapara Yuga, Narada, who had traversed the whole world, went to Brahma. So this reference you can see in 7th canto, 11th chapter, and it is a 4th sloka. But there is no mention about the Maha Mantra came like this in this. But when I searched in ISKCON Desire Tree, I think I got this information. So the reference is there in Bhagavatam, but not this full detail. So here, he went to Brahma and, oh Lord, how shall I be able to ward off the effects of Kali? Because Kali Yuga is a degraded Yuga. Correct now? Brahma thus replied, you have an excellent question. You have asked an excellent question. Because earlier Yugas are having certain austerities, all those things followed in a strict manner, not that much degraded thing. Whereas Kali Yuga is full of degraded, quarrelsome, correct now? So laziness, and then all the bad things are there in the Kali Yuga. So to counteract there, making a person to do the austere is a very, very tough process. I think we would have experienced in our own families only. Correct now? Listen to that secret which all the Vedas keep hidden, through which one may cross over the material existence during the age of Kali. So one becomes free from the influence of Kali by merely uttering the names of Lord Narayana, who is the original Supreme Person. Narada, so it is in general, Brahma told you uttering the names of Narayana, they will be easily able to move out of the effects of the Kali Yuga. But still, Narada insisted for the specific mantra. So Narada Puna Prakachatanam Imiti. So Uvacha Hiranyagarbha. So that is why here Hiranyagarbha means why it has been spoken as Brahma has been represented. Correct? From the Supreme Lord Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, from the navel of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, he is sprouted. Correct? So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Idi Sodasaksha Namanam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Nata paratrapyopayah sarva vedeshu drishtaye. Who are those names? So again, Narada asked Brahma, so whose names are there? Hare Krishna mantra he said, these are the 16 holy names which will destroy the sinful influences of the age of Kali. I don't see any other method. So it is coming from the authority. Because Narada heard 3 times Vedas, that is, he was so attentively hearing, that is, he recited to find out actually. That means the devotional service to the Lord is the important thing that he has to convey. Na? So he heard from the Supreme Lord and he uttered thrice that Vedas. So directly, Vedas are Aupauresha. It has been coming from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there is nothing authenticity more than that. So here the realized Brahma is instructing Narada, these are the only holy names. So you have to utter in the age of Kali. That's why in many purports you can see Hare Krishna Maha Mantra only has been spoken. Correct? Now, even though in certain instances you can see like Dhruva Maharaja received Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, but it has an austerity, tapas. Whereas in Kali Yuga we won't be able to do much tapas kind of thing, and hence this mantra is recommended. So here in Kali Chandra Upanishad, it is one of the 108 Upanishad listed, but it has Upanishad, Puranas, all those things, Vedas, Smriti, Shruti and all, it has been defined by Veda Vyasa. So he is a literary incarnation and all this comes from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We know very well, correct now? Because we have been reading this from many years. So there should not be any speculation. This has been created by man, 100%. So Mahamantra begins here the competition, but in Sri Sampradaya also, I think we would have heard, especially in South, we know this Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Even Brahma has given this Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, because it has to be followed in the austere manner only. That is little austere manner only. So, but it was made easy by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then that is Hare Krishna has been defined. So here it has been very clearly given actually. So even Sridhara Swadeva Goswami Maharaj, from which we might conclude in 1740 edition of Kali Chandra Upanishad quoted, interpolated by Mayavadis. Since the name of Krishna is superior to the name of Rama, so why it is superior also we know, because in Vishnu Sahasranama itself, correct na? So 1000 namas of Vishnu is equal to 1 Ramanama, correct na? And 3 Ramanamas is equal to 1 Krishna Nama. So if you recite Rama 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 is equal to 1 Krishna. So Krishna. So that's the thing. And one more thing, we are reading in the 8th chapter Bhagavad Gita. So the Goloka chart also we have walked through, and there are many references actually. So the highest Vaikuntha is Goloka and Bhagavan is Swayam. So with that we need to take it, whatever our acharyas has been realized and they have actually guided us, we need to accept and understand in that way and then move forward with that. Any doubts here? I think Subbarao Prabhuji, you can.
Thank you, Mataji. Thanks for the wonderful clarification.
Very much for
and the
giving
information.
Doubt, because earlier I know this Mahamantra has been that is, it has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this order. That much I was aware actually, but this opportunity was given by you only. So I went through, and it should be authentic also. We cannot speculate on anything which is in the philosophical background. That is not the right way to take it up. So, and if you go and click here, we'll come to know here the Maharaj, the same content only is here. So this Maharaj is our Prabhupada's disciple actually. Okay. For that is, someone has asked this question to him and he has given this lecture actually. The same thing has been mentioned there. And I have put in the chat the link. So in your leisure time, I request devotees to walk through that. Okay. And understand the things in the right way. if you go here, I think in the 27, 28, Hare Namah Kevalam. See, in this purport itself, this entire whatever not just now we have spoken here, it's covering that actually. So all mantras have some process. Certain mantras should be recited in the certain way. Whereas for Maha Mantra, there is no, as it has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he came, he descended to that is fallen to go back, that is back to home, Godhead, to take the fallen conditioned souls to back home. So that was his descending here in this 500 years before. So he gave this mantra. So Sankirtana, there is no rule like you have to be like this. So you can, without taking bath also, we can recite any situation, you can recite Maha Mantra. So it is directly connected. And in Gaudiya Sampradaya also, Rama means it is Radha, Radhika Ramana, correct na? So both represents Krishna only. So that's also in that way connected. So we need to understand in the right way and then we need to take it up actually. Okay. Although there is no difference between Hare Krishna and Vedic mantras beginning with Omkara, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the leader of spiritual movement of this age, whatever we have read in that link, I think these two purports are so much linked actually. As recommended that one chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So here, few months, how actually the tapasya has been taken by the sons of the Prajapati Jaksha. So they drank only water. So here, the Narayana syllable has been given, correct? So when you are following, when you are telling, many people will be telling, I will chant only Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, only like how Guru Maharaja recited. It should not be like that. You should receive mantra also for that. I think those who have got initiation, I think we have received mantra from our Guru Maharaj. Correct na? That time it's the authentic way. So any mantra we should receive from the, that is the authentic, from, that is our Guru. So here, in the initiation process, we also, Harinama initiation we received. And in the second initiation, Gayatri mantras will be received actually. Correct na? To cultivate the Brahminical thing. So that is the process. So we have to follow the process and that is as per the Vedic injunctions. We cannot deviate that. But Mahamantra is only one thing which has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So even without those who are not initiated also, at any instant also we can chant a Mahamantra. So that's the reason this has been given freely. Okay. So Kali Yuga, that is the only solution. Thus undergoing great austerities, they recited this mantra. Let us offer our respectful obeisance to Narayana. So they are reciting the Narayana form here, who is always situated in his trance, that is in the Vaikuntha. Since he is the supreme person, let us offer our respectful obeisances unto him. So from these verses, chanting of Mahamantra or the Vedic mantras must be accompanied by severe austerities. Hare Rama, it starts means it has to be followed with the austerity only. But when it starts with Hare Krishna, which has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just you chant. Nothing in your mind. You just chant. In Kali Yuga, people cannot undergo severe austerities. That is no way possible. Can we survive with only drinking water? No. Can we eat only air and we can survive? Like how Guru Maharaj for 1 month, once one round of inhale and exhale. Correct? Na? So how much kumbhaka we'll be having? It is not possible. Correct? Na? So it is not at all possible. One cannot imitate such process. It is no way possible. But at least one must undergo some austerity, minimal austerity. Correct? Na? 4 regulations you follow and 16 rounds. Initial phase we will not follow even the regulations, especially what is that, meat eating we cannot avoid. Correct? Na? But slowly when you start chanting, the taste of the Mahamantra will take away meat eating thing. It will take away. Certainly it will go off and then the 1 round will move to the 4 rounds, 8 rounds, 16 rounds it will come. So that finally they will start practicing it as a tapasya. So then chanting the Hare Krishna mantra will be effective. So when we want to see the effectiveness of the mantra, the austerities has to be followed without delay. That is the urgency. Correct? Na? So we don't know when death will reach us, any moment. So, but we should not waste the time which has been given to us. So one should not give up the process of austerity. If possible, one should bathe in the water. Possible, even if you are not going to the holy places, and then not you don't have the chance of going to Vrindavana or Mayapur. It may be, but if you can actually take the bath in the holy name, correct na? So by sincerely uttering the holy name, it will surpass this also. So that is very, very important. In the absence of Ganges and Yamuna, one may bathe in the water of the sea. That's why it's an item of austerity, and it is recommended to visit the holy places. If someone is not able to reach out, at least you should drench in the holy name. Okay. So there one may bathe in the Ganges or Yamuna, chant Hare Krishna mantra, and become perfect and return home back to God. This is the assurance given by our Acharya. So at least in lifetime, one must visit Vrindavana and Mayapur. So we should not miss it out. With this, I conclude today's session. Vanchakalpadarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.